we're back again with My Father's Dragon, written by Ruth, Stiles, Gannett. Today we're going to read chapter 7. And remember, we haven't met the dragon yet, but we know he's in the story someplace. But we have met my father, better known as Elmer Elevator, and all the things in his backpack. So let's read chapter 7, My Father Meets a Lion. My father waved goodbye to the rhinoceros, who was much too busy to notice, got a drink farther down the brook, and waded back to the trail. He hadn't gone very far when he heard an angry animal roaring. "Ding, blast it! I told you not to go blackberrying yesterday. Won't you ever learn? What will your mother say?" My father crept along and peered into a small clearing just ahead. A lion was prancing about, clawing at his mane, which was all snarled and full of blackberry twigs. The more he clawed, the worse it became, and the madder he grew. And the more he yelled at himself, because it was himself he was yelling at all the time. My father could see that the trail went through the clearing, so he decided to crawl around the edge in the underbrush and not disturb the lion. He crawled and crawled, and the yelling grew louder and louder. Just as he was about to reach the trail on the other side, the yelling suddenly stopped. And here's the lion we're meeting tonight. Oh, I think that's a song. My father looked around and saw the lion glaring at him. The lion charged and skidded to a stop a few inches away. "Who are you?" the lion yelled at my father. My name's Elmer Elevator." "Where do you think you're going?" I'm going home," said my father. "That's what you think," said the lion. "Ordinarily, I'd save you for afternoon tea, but I happen to be upset enough and hungry enough to eat you right now." And he picked my father up in his front paws to feel how fat he was. My father said, "Oh, please, lion, before you eat me, tell me why you are so particularly upset today." "It's my mane," said the lion, as he was figuring out how many bites a little boy would make. "You see what a dreadful mess it is, and I don't seem to be able to do anything about it. My mother is coming over on the dragon this afternoon, and if she sees me this way, I'm afraid she'll stop my allowance. She can't stand messy manes, but I'm going to eat you now, so it won't make any difference to you." And here, can you see? Maybe I'll move the lion. There's my father and the lion. "Oh, wait a minute," said my father. "I'll give you just the things you need to make your mane all tidy and beautiful. I have them here in my backpack." "You do?" said the lion. "Well, give them to me, and perhaps I'll save you for afternoon tea after all." And he put my father down on the ground. Okay, my father opened his backpack. Oop, let's get the backpack off and see what's in it to use. He had his sandwiches already. The chewing gum, I think that was the tiger's. A compass, he used that to find his way earlier. Ribbons? Maybe, let's see. Toothbrush and toothpaste, that was for the rhinoceros. Rubber bands. Where if they use rubber bands? We'll have to see. The apple, he ate all those on the boat. 2 dozen lollipops. I don't know if that would help a mane very much. Rubber boots? Nope. think so. A sharp knife. Well, he could maybe use that to cut out the blackberries. We'll have to see about that. Clothes. I think that's for my father. Magnifying glasses. I think we can see the twigs pretty easily. I don't think we need the magnifying glasses. No, we've already used the bag. Up, and the last thing, a comb and a brush. Let's see what he uses. My father opened the pack and took out the comb and the brush and 7 hair ribbons of different colors. Look, he said, I'll show you what to do on your forelock where you can watch. First you brush a while, and then you comb, and then you brush again until all the twigs and snarls are gone. Then you divide it up in 3 and braid it like this, and tie a ribbon around the end. Oh, okay, here's the lion. Just starting. I'm going to move our lion away so you can see the picture a little better. As my father was doing this, the lion watched very carefully and began to look much happier. When my father tied on the ribbon, he was all smiles. So that's wonderful, really wonderful, said the lion. Let me have the comb and brush and see if I can do it. So my father gave him the comb and brush, and the lion began busily grooming his mane. As a matter of fact, he was so busy that he didn't even know that my father had left. And look how pretty he looks in that picture. And if we look at the cover, there it is in color. Well, that's the end of chapter 7. Tomorrow we'll read chapter 8. I'm not going to tell you who my father meets in chapter 8 until tomorrow. Have fun.